think they can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Right down to shoot, 0-1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Here comes the 0-1. Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Save. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. Receive more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's going to be Nick Kurtz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. De La Cruz stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Half. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So 2 down now, and here is Junior Caminero.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. He got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. The All-Stars have the lead, 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound. out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ernie Clement leading things off and takes a strike. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Right through there for a strike. To third. Sends it across to first. And a quick out, number one. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, TJ Friedl.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Jonathan Aranda stands in now and watches strike one. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle. Professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Gunnar Henderson, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Tying run is at first here in the third and final game of the series. That one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just to ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit, takes ball one. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And next for the Orioles, TJ Friedl. Fouled off. He was late.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We go on to inning number 2. The All-Stars have the advantage. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Shota back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Now a pop-up on the infield. O'Hearn. One away. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Batting sixth, first baseman Jake Berger.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Shota, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
One out, base is empty. Swings and misses. And a count now even up. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Corbin Carroll. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
The count. Ball, that's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2.
Ball 2.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Michael Harris the second. Up next. Two outs. Up the middle. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Edwards hauls it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This to third, Caminero. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. Ian Happ up to hit.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The count.
And they'll do it again. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Ground ball to the right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. A switch hitter batting right. Edwards, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
Henderson over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. Ellie falls victim to the K. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Duran hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over, and into the box for Baltimore, Ernie Clement.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Fouled off left side. Strider deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar.
So 2 down, Gunnar Henderson. The next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. And that one ripped into right. Carroll makes the play. That is the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. First pitch, not close.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one missing low.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage
Now
count for a reason.
number
You're so
16.
much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's the DH, Nick Kurtz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the
Runner
count.
in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
He's safe.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for
That's
third.
out.
There's a ball. Throw to third, and he's
He's
in
safe.
there easily. The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2 now. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
He was
Now
all
batting,
over
third
that
baseman,
one. Just a very
Junior
nice approach
Caminero.
and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Moreno makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Here's the power-hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Hayes tossed to second, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. John
Leading off
Shelby and
for the
Chris
Orioles.
Singleton with you.
First
And leading
baseman,
off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan O'Hearn. First
Ball,
pitch
inside.
just misses. That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he went
One
inside
ball,
a couple of
2
times,
strikes.
and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
A little bit high. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Right fielder.
So digging in, TJ Friedl. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
It's a base running right there. No, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Paz in the box now. Take strike 1. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. In comes the run from third. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Here's a rocket out to left. Brings it in, out. number 2. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ian Happ. That one missed. Pajes off of first with 2 away. That's in there. And it's 1-1. Happ lays off.
1 strike.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Up the middle, and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Hayes in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the top of the 5th we go. The All-Stars on top 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Shota back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that is out of play. Ripped to short. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
So up next, Corbin Carroll. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swings through that one. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Harris in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Edwards in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen. Sean Manaea is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cruz getting loose as well.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The 1-1. That one out to right. Friedel. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He rocketed that one out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Aranda up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit.
Gunnar Henderson.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 4-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And now the right fielder, TJ Friedel. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Right through there for a strike. Out there to center. Harris racing after it. Long run, tracks it down. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now that's outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To the right side. The throw to first. 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Sean Manaea.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Danny Young getting loose out there. Ashcraft warming up as well. Into center. Pajes coming on. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. 1 for 2. Duran goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. One down, base is empty. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball
Now
hard.
batting,
You know, line
number
drives
16.
won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now the DH, Nick Kurtz. And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. 1-0. The Orioles holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another
Nope.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's off the
Inside ball.
inside corner. And now 3-0. Junior Caminero hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike
3
one.
balls,
Threw
1
that
strike.
fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Ball
See if
4,
he
take your
continues to
break.
climb the ladder.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Boog, if
Now
I were
batting,
him, I'd be
third
nibbling around the
baseman,
plate as
Junior
well. I mean, this guy is
Caminero.
just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And a foul ball. Kurtz leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any
Now
better
batting,
than that. Couldn't get any
Hunter
air under it,
Griffin.
but he smoked.
Now pitching for the
And now the
Orioles.
catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman,
Number
0 for 2
67.
in this one.
Roxy.
And that drops in for a strike. 2 on, 2
0-1.
outs. And that's
Oh, that's
outside.
out.
And now it's even 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. The 1-2. And a good eye
that's
there.
out.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Moreno.
Left field, way back there. Raging back towards the wall. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
In the
1
dirt,
ball,
going to count
2
1 and
strikes.
2. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Throw is high and over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error, so now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
Carroll tracks it down for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Slider clips the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Back now, top seven, and they'll go the pinch hitter to lead it off. Ben Rice. And that one fouled off. That's outside.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. And the slider just misses. Clips the corner. It's 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now at the plate, Corbin Carroll.
Counts 1-0.
Outside with a breaking ball. The Orioles leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
1-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. In the air, left field. Durant makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Henderson.
0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped left field. That's going back. Back some more. And it hits the fence. And in there with it, double off the wall.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And that misses. And that is ball one. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and deep to right field. That one back there, gone into the flag corner. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 6-2. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Pitching. Abner Uribe.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-2. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And the batter now, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. Friedl over at first with one away. That to right. Carroll under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the
Now the Orioles catcher, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch misses. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Ball 1 there. Uribe. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikes. Got him on the off-balance throw. They limit the damage here, but 2 come across to score in the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Edwards in the box again, takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Ryan Helsley is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. To the right side, O'Hearn. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Short hop liner, handled it short. And very nicely done for the out. Jaron Duran now at the plate. 1 for 3. And delivers outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next
Ball
offering
2.
upstairs.
Inside, ball 3.
Nick Kurtz waits on deck. And there's the automatic.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a man at first. Nick Kurtz will hit next. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Runner on the go again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Two outs. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Just missing there. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and that's the third out. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now pitching.
Ryan Helsley on to pitch here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Caminero, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Helsley, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. That clips a corner. Next offering away upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
The count.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, nobody out. Stepping in, Hunter Goodman. So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Denzel Clark.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. He's safe. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to O'Hearn. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now the Orioles manage. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners.
He's a ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
One out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Man at first, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things.
On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles win the rubber match of this.